Email K said we should be judged by the content of our character, but why are they always talking about identity politics?
That's all I hear, man. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, especially with the Kamala, Indian, black, whatever. They going with this. I just don't get it, man. Who cares about what ethnicity she is? I understand they do it because they feel people feel like it's more relatable when you can say I'm Indian or I'm black or whatever, right? Or whatever you're lacking in, you say I'm black over here, especially because she's a mixed race or whatever. But why do we even care about that? Why does it even matter? Why does it even matter? Congregation, y'all let us know. Why does it even matter about the identity? Who cares? I want to know about what's your policy? What's your policy?
Mm.
I mean, right now, as we speaking now, it may change in the next month or two or whatever before the election. But right now, she's avoiding conversation with random, the media and things of that nature. All she's doing is sticking to the script, and I guess there's nothing wrong with it, especially if nobody sees it.
Right.
But with technology today, people have already watched it, and then they go into your rally. Hey, I need you to say something different. I need you to get your team together and say something different. But however, she's trying to appeal to the black audience, and that's why she does certain things. And to me, you shouldn't have to do anything that's dealing with the black community. I know black folks, they always gotta find somebody black and then follow right behind them. I don't get it. But however, let's see what about the content of the character. What do you have in place? What are the things that you're going to do? Because right now she is in a position so she can make change. Now she just want to step up from the position that she's currently in. So you gotta. So what would be her argument? Is in okay. My argument is, things. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Are you saying that the current administration that you're currently in won't let you, and this is what you're gonna do if you get in that position, or can you start knocking some of this stuff out right now?
No. Okay. Let me jump in here. Okay. Stop him right there. He went into a lot of different
I
things,
did, I
but
did
I
on
would
this
say,
one, bro.
yeah, yeah, you did. You
Yeah,
did. You did.
yeah.
Hey, but as far as the identity politics,
Mm-hmm,
okay.
mm-hmm.
Um, for the particular candidate, since we talking about Vice President Kamala Harris,
She's the only one that's talking about it
uh,
right now.
right, right,
Yep.
right, right. People like whether you're gonna bash me for this or not, Kane, someone they can identify with. Okay, especially I would say in the black community.
Why?
Okay, look,
Explain stuff.
because just from well, I will try to attempt, but from back in the day, we always have the first black mayor of this city, the first black governor, the first lawyer, the first, because back in the day, black people wasn't allowed to be in these positions and things, so it meant something. Now we see black people, other minorities, or being a part of pretty much everything. So to some people, it doesn't mean anything. Okay. But back then, you could always say, hey, one day you study hard, you do the right things, and you could be president of the United States. That was a far-fetched dream, but it ended up happening. Okay. So that's why the identity politics, as far as our community, I feel as though uh, it's still sort of significant. So now you have a candidate that's of mixed race, black and Asian, that's Indian. So you have two particular bases that you can try to talk to, if you want to say pander to increase your opportunity to get in office. And hopefully she will have some policies. I want to hear some policies, but I say this right here, until they have that debate and we see what's going on, we see how she does, then we can start making some decisions and the American people can start making some decisions. Because right now, the strategy that it seems like the Democrats are using with her not going and answering anything, it's working for them right now. She's still
Well,
getting
how do you
a
know it's
lot of
working?
money.
How
Well,
do
I
you
would
know?
say because
How you
the
know that's
money is
working?
still, well, I'm just saying the money is still pouring in for her support, even if it's big donors. That's all
That's
I'm
what it
saying.
is.
Because
That's what
yeah,
I
it's
think. That's
yes,
what it is. Big donors, not little donors,
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
citizens like me and you. We're not
yeah,
throwing
yeah,
money
yeah.
over there. And
Well,
congregation, y'all let us know if y'all are
okay. Well,
throwing them dollars.
some people are, but we'll say the big donors. So
Yeah.
even though she hasn't done anything yet, as far as have a debate or really talk policy,
Hmm.
then the only thing that we could say that she might have said, or people in her camp, is they're weird. It's been used so much,
Okay.
and we want fighting for our democracy. We hear that a lot. But let's see what happens with the debate, because I'm
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah.
much
Yeah. Guarantee.
CTV, and we're going to go live. Congregation,
Yeah.
we will be
For
live for
sure,
that.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And I want to bring up this small conversation I had with an individual about, she was like, especially when she was just talking about how much she hates Trump, and then she started getting on a rant and start
Mm,
cursing and everything, right? But I asked her though, and
mm-hmm,
I just asked her about it. I was like, well, do you why are you all in your feelings about this? Because it seems as if the reason why you don't like him is because you feel like this is going to happen,
mm,
or you feel as if that this person is not the good pick. It's all about feelings, not so much about what's been done. It's not so much about, and we put out a little ad or whatever, and y'all can check it out too. We'll put a little
please.
link up, but what he has done over the course of his presidency, and how did that benefit you? You know what I mean? So, and a lot of
Mm,
people will not look at that. They would just look at how it feels, how I feel about this. And that's where we're getting at. Like, they're all about pandering, just like you said with Kamala, potentially pandering to certain ethnicities. And I know black folks, we fall for it. Maybe not the Asian. The Asians, like, I can see right through it. But the black folks, man, we
Kane,
fall for it. We fall for it.
look, each party, I'll say caveat,
Mhm.
non-disclosure, each party panders. Okay, keep going.
Okay,
Roger that.
so if you say that is the case, but when I was talking to her, I was like, man, oh shit. It seems like she's very angry at what she has heard from the media.
Yes.
And it's so crazy to sit and listen to it. And I was like, man, what do you listen to him, or do you listen to what the media explains, or um, describes him? Because whenever, and this is how we do it, especially congregation, and you guys may have paid attention to it, but whenever we watch the debate, or we watch any type of convention or whatever, we listen to them, or even the rallies, we listen to them. I don't want to hear the commentary. I don't want to hear the political analysts of this and that, because the political
Mm,
analysts will sway your opinion about what you just saw, because they will paint a picture with so many words and say, "Oh no, this is not happening. This is happening, but this is not happening." So now we get into feelings, and feelings get into, probably even anger. And a lot of people are angry about things that I don't understand. I don't I'm not angry. I'm not angry. But
mm,
however, they are angry at particular political figures. And the only way that I would think that would be conducive would be local level. People like Tiffany Henier, people like
ooh,
Brandon Johnson.
ah,
No, I would be angry at them,
boo,
because those
boo.
individuals have been
Yeah,
doing some mess for their
yeah.
area, right? For Chicago, and for was it Dalton?
Yes.
They've been doing some corrupt type stuff, especially Tiffany. Not so much
Yeah.
Brandon, but Brandon is just off the rails.
He's not
Yeah,
governing
yeah,
well.
yeah.
He's not
He's off
doing
the
this.
rails. But I would be upset with that versus anything else that's going on right now. Now, well, we can say that Biden. He's like, well, who's running the country? Who's running the country? He's been sick, and matter of fact, they had to make an emergency landing in Las Vegas over the weekend. Nobody talked about it. He had to make a emergency landing because of COVID again, I guess. But he had to go to the hospital there in Las Vegas off the Air Force One.
Well,
Nobody's not
Kane,
talking about this stuff. So, like I said, and when I say and I sum it all up, right? So all they doing is pandering to certain individuals that think that they need it because of feelings, and they will leave things out that are very pertinent to what we need to know for the person that we're electing. You know what I'm saying?
Kane, you said a lot again.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this. Um, what you said was, I'll say, correct on people how they feel
Yeah.
about former President Trump, but it's letting you know one thing, and people, you can put in the comments. People do vote with their feelings. Even when he was in office and the country was doing well, the gas
Yes.
prices were
Yes.
low,
Yes.
wages were higher. Okay.
Nobody wants to talk
But
about that.
they still say, I hate him, I hate
Yeah.
him, I hate him. And he was doing some good things. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
But we see what just happened these last 4 years, and you still gonna say, I'm not gonna vote for him, even though I did have a couple of more dollars every time I got paid. The gas was lower
Yeah.
because I don't like him. Now, I will say this: I have some issues with President, former President Trump, in the way sometimes he can stay on script, he can do well, but once he go off, sometimes he'll say a couple of things, that'll just kind of mess
Get
up the
into
good
your
things
feelings,
that he
right?
said.
But it don't.
I
It
said,
don't.
no, when he go off, allow me.
Yeah.
When
But
he goes off and then goes on a tangent on something, just attacking somebody, then that right there is not called for. But I will say one thing: he stays consistent with how he feel. If you don't like you, he gonna say it, whether he talking to the Black Caucus or going. If y'all saw the video when he went and talked to some, I think, Black journalists,
mm-hmm.
he kept the same energy.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
like that about him.
Consistency.
It doesn't matter where he goes.
Yeah.
He will keep the same energy. So you know what you are getting.
Yes.
That's it. So if we can get out of the
Yeah.
feelings, but was the economy better?
Of course.
Did we see cities
Bro.
safer? Come on.
And I'll just speak for myself. During his administration, I purchased a home during that administration. Oh my God, you talking about the interest rate? Oh my God.
Hmm.
Oh, I feel so good compared to what
Hey,
y'all going through right now. You know what I'm
hey, I,
saying?
I purchased this hey, totally different. Hey, it's ridiculous, but hey.
I'm just saying that's just a smaller scale for us or whatever, right?
Hmm.
Mitch, he purchased something during Biden's administration versus me purchasing something during Trump. It's a difference, right? But that's how you got to look at it. What has he done or whatever, right? Versus, and like I said, the content of the character, meaning what has
Hmm.
he actually done, no matter how you can say that he's white, male, whatever, or you can say Kamala, she's mixed, or she's Asian, she's black, whatever, right? Get that all out of what have they done? What have she done? Think about it. Put it in the comments.
Yes.
What has she
Yeah.
done? Because I know she'll probably take credit for dropping insulin, the cost of insulin. She may say that. But other
Okay.
than that,
That's a good thing.
other than that, but
Well,
my thing is, how do you drop insulin? Yeah, for those people that have diabetic, guaranteed, I'm not talking bad upon you. However, there are some individuals that are part of that diabetic community that can be prevented. and then there's some that's genetic, right? There's some that's genetic. You can't do anything about it, but some can be prevented. It's about diet. It sounds like we're going
Yeah.
towards. I don't want to go there.
Can't.
I don't want to go there. Time
I
out.
want you to
Time
time
out.
out. Yes. Let's get back on topic. You, hey, come on now. Hey,
That's
okay.
a random
He
different
cutting up.
direction, right? That's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
random different
But
direction.
I will say this, and
Mhm,
you know, I will say this, congregation. Hopefully, you're still here. Um,
mhm.
it's going to be hard for Vice President Harris to even say a lot of accomplishments only because she was a vice president. Hands, you know, sort of tied behind her back because if Kane was president,
Assuming,
I was vice president.
assuming.
I can't
Yeah,
assuming
yeah,
all of this. Yes,
yeah.
if Kane was president, I was vice president. I might wanted to clean up the border, but that's not that's going against what he, as the president, has set
That's
forth.
but
So I can't do it.
you wouldn't be on my team if we're not on the same page, right?
Right.
Oh, I'm just
So
saying. So
so
even you
it's
can.
not a lot of things.
So,
That's what I'm getting at. It's not a
if
lot of
we are
things that she
on
could
the
say big accomplishments
well, this is the thing.
right now.
I know you want to
That's
throw that out there, but you got to
yeah.
think about it like this: you wouldn't be on my team. I wouldn't make you
Hmm.
VP if we're not on the same page. So you can't say that you wanted to do something and I said no. You can't say that
Look,
because we're on the same page.
but
If
Kane,
you're on the political side as me, and you want to do the border a certain type of way, have at it because we're on the same page. But if it's something that's against something, I wouldn't even have you on my team, bro. If we ain't
yeah,
on
but
the
if you
same
ask
goal,
me,
come on, don't
yeah,
give excuses. I think you
if
want to
you
give
and
her an
no,
excuse.
look, no, no, sir. But if you asked me and gave me the opportunity, I might have, they were going against each other as they were both running for
Yeah,
president,
yeah.
but um I will get in line. Okay, I'm against you on that or whatever, but this is an opportunity. It's politics, politics. So
Whatever.
yes, I'm gonna jump in there because I might have the opportunity.
Well,
Because
evidently
I
you
don't
don't
feel as though
want to.
you're gonna
You don't
last.
want. Evidently, you raise your hand to be a part of his administration when, all
Right,
actuality, you don't agree with his administration. So you're wrong for
right.
that.
Oh well,
You're
that's
wrong for that.
politics because it's give me the opportunity to be next in line. That's
So,
it.
you don't even care
Yes.
about the American people. Is what I'm
Oh
saying.
well.
You
Hey,
don't care.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but I think it happens more times than not. Yes, you're going to do some things that's for the American people, but I want to put my policies
Yeah.
in place.
So if you don't agree with, if you're the VP and I'm the P, and I say something and you don't agree with it, and you just there just so you can rise up in ranks, you don't care about the people. You don't follow somebody that you don't agree with. Congregation,
That's
what y'all
true.
think about that? Would y'all follow
That's
somebody and be the number two behind somebody that you don't agree with their policies? And it could be
Kane.
on the local level. Where you at? Where you at? It could
Kane,
be
I
right there.
understand. Look. Let me tell you something.
Go
I
ahead.
understand what you're saying, 100%. But in politics, man, that is a big opportunity. Look at
Who cares?
J.D. Vance. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
a year ago he was saying the worst things about President Trump. The
Okay.
worst things.
Okay.
Hey, I'm giving you this opportunity to come on board.
So you're
Yes.
thinking his mind
Sign me up.
changed,
Well,
or
he said it
because he got
did.
the
He said it
opportunity, his
did.
mind changed? Are
No,
you saying
he
that?
said he said he changed. He changed. He was not
Okay.
correct in all of those
That can
things,
people
So
got the
that was a
opportunity
bold
to
thing.
change.
Yes, they do.
But you're
But that's
saying
a big
you're
opportunity.
saying Kamala didn't have that. Well, she had the opportunity to change, but
It's a
she don't want to change because she has a different policy from Biden. That's what
It
you're
could
telling
be.
me.
We will see. We will see, Kane.
See,
We will see
she
if
ain't even answer no questions, bro.
I know, I know. You know what? What's wild is that's 100% correct. What they're
No,
doing right now is good for them.
no, it's
It's
not
almost
good.
like
She's losing
listen, I know it's
people.
not good for well,
You're
look,
listening to the media thinking she's gaining more people.
I just she just gaining money.
Yeah,
Look,
forget
once they
money.
have the debate,
Yeah, she got to get that money back if she don't win. So that's what I'm
look,
saying.
Kane, it's gonna all come down to this. It's gonna come down to this. After they have a debate, if she destroys him, her stock is going to rise.
With
I
who?
mean, even though we know, oh, if Kamala destroys him, former President Trump in a debate, her stock is going to rise.
Okay.
It's going to go even higher. So once we see that, we're going to know. I think the American people are going to know pretty much the undecideds, the ones that's leaning on the fence. They're going to know who they're going to vote for, because this time I think it's going to be closer than what it is. Either it's going to be close or it's going to be a landslide. That's it. That's it. It's going to be close or it's going to be a landslide. That is it. It's not even going to be, and I'm talking about within maybe 100,000 votes. That's close.
I don't think we're that close. Well,
100,000,
congregation, what
200,000
y'all think
votes.
about this?
Yeah.
I know we talked a little bit about the content of the character, identity politics, and then we're talking about the current administration and the potential president and what they're doing right now. Um, and as we're recording this right now, uh you know the VP hasn't talked to anybody. I mean, by the time this maybe releases, she may have done a interview or two or whatever. But you always want to go and talk to the people, talk to the press, and you always want to talk to somebody that disagrees with you. You always want to do that because, and this is how me and Mitch do. Even though we disagree, we still get our point across, so people can decide what they want to roll with the topics, right? So that's what she needs to do. She needs to go and talk to somebody that disagrees with her. It ain't got to be a cat fight or anything like that. But I'm saying, just talk. Say, hey, this is what you think that's going to happen. Like, you have the authority to do it now, but you're not doing it. Why are you not doing it now? Why you want to wait till 2025 if you get elected? You know what I mean? Like,
Kane, I
there's a lot of
believe
different
it's
things.
coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
She's gonna do it, but right now she's keeping her mouth closed, and that's just a strategy. Whoever her
Yeah.
cabinet
Yeah. Yeah.
advising her,
Campaign
uh,
campaign manager, just like, hey, I think you
yeah,
should do this.
they
She can do
they
whatever she
doing it.
wants. She can just like,
It's
nah, I want to talk to, these entities. I want to do a press conference somewhere or whatever. I get it. I get it.
we
What
don't
y'all what
like
y'all
it,
think?
but after that debate, it's gonna be she gonna be everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Well,
it.
we'll see. We'll see. Hey, in the comments, man, let us know what y'all think about these topics, man. I mean, we throwing a little politics in there, and be a don't go too crazy in the comments, man. I know y'all like to dig in on different people, even dig in on me. I'm okay. I
Mhm.
got thick skin, but some of these people, oh my god, y'all be getting in on them. But
I can't
however,
take it.
you say you can't take it. But however, leave your opinion about the situation, and what do y'all think that should be done? Should we do the identity politics? Should she continue to cater to the Asians and the blacks because she's got both or whatever, right? Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe black people feel like just because you call yourself black, and I want to vote for you. But I'm all about the policy. So I'm black, and I don't fall for that. I don't fall for those tricks that Mitch always says. You know what I mean? I don't
Mhm.
follow for that. But I mean, however, you congregation, if you guys fall for that, that's on you. But just let us know in the comments. Let us know how you feel about that. Give us a thumbs
Yeah.
up, man, if you made it this far. I know we kind of drug it on a little bit, but we just want to put things out there and then fill the air and see how y'all feel about it too as well.
Oh yeah.
Guarantee. Anything else, Mitch Bain?
Oh no, we got it.
We
We
good. We
got it.
good. Okay. All right, man. Hey, congregation, as always, man, give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if y'all just been listening to us from time to time or whatever. And
Yes.
give us a thumbs up, man. That, hey, it goes a long way. If you got a little extra change, put in the cash
Let's
app,
go.
super thanks and super chats and all that other stuff. We got all of that too, or whatever, if you feel like it. And that's the uncomfortable truth. Hey, baby.
Do something.
For
Let's
sure.
go.
if you don't want to see us, but you want to just listen to us, we on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all of them.